tell us about the growth, any numbers? What has PIX realized?
We have a lot of figures that we could share here. One important one is the uptake, the adoption curve in PIX. We have seen last month the amount of 4 billion transactions in one single month. We are setting monthly and daily records pretty much every month. So that means that we are still seeing an adoption rate growing, and this is very important to show us that PIX has the confidence of the society. So not only individuals but also companies are using PIX a lot. The government is an important part of the ecosystem as well. The National Treasury is one of the PIX participants, and they are making solutions for the citizens, promoting digitalization of public services and so on using PIX. So that's also very important. Another important number that I like to share is the number of individuals that made their first digital transactions using PIX. And out of the more than 140 million PIX users that we have right now, more than 70 million made their first digital transactions using PIX. So that means that pretty much 50% of all PIX users, in terms of individuals, made their first digital transaction using PIX. Some of these 70 million, of course, they already had transaction accounts in the financial system, but they just didn't use the account for various reasons, and PIX made easier for them and kind of fostered the inclusion in a concrete way, right? So that's also very important. And another number that I would like to share here is the share of P2B transactions in PIX. PIX is an ecosystem that aims to be a good solution, to provide good solutions for individuals, merchants, companies, and government. We knew that the P2P transactions would be the first use case, let's say, that would be onboarded or would be realized in PIX since the beginning. And in the first month of operation, the share of P2P transactions in PIX, 95%. So 5% would be other transactions like P2M or B2B transactions or government transactions. And last month, the share of P2B transactions or P2M transactions were more than 30%, reaching 40% actually. And if we consider the informal merchants, that number is more than 50%.
Wow.
So that shows that we have been really successful in making the ecosystem good for any use case. We are seeing the P2M, which is very important to have in an instant payment system, an inclusive instant payment system, and those numbers shows that we are moving in the right direction.